And we should be live.
Hope so.
Hope so. We just need to check. It looks like we are live. Are we live? Hope so. We just need to check. Yeah, that's me talking on the other laptop. So we are live. So it is the first time that we have done one of these live streams like that. So that's why we just had to double check. So we are here to talk about WWE Clash at the Castle 2022, the first premium live event that WWE has done in 30 years. So we went. That's where we got I got the t-shirt, which loads of fans gave me crap about because it was £80, and the amount of people that walked past me and went, "Oh, you bought that t-shirt? It was 80 quid." Yeah.
People actually even stopped you to tell you that, yeah.
Someone stopped me and asked me where I got it from, and I told them the price, and he pretty much just walked away from me. But
you can't. We went to the event kind of expecting for things to be expensive, didn't we?
Yeah.
You were just kind of like a.
And I kind of thought if we were in America, I would have paid for it anyway. So
we're in Cardiff. Let's just do it.
So yeah, we are going to go through our day at Cardiff. So when we got there pretty early, we went straight to the store in the David something mall. St. David's Mall in Cardiff.
I don't know. Yeah.
So there was a super store there selling WWE merchandise, and Georgia Smith had been there the day before and set up a load of British Bulldog memorabilia. And when we got there, was a pretty large queue to get in.
It was about an hour.
Yeah, probably an hour. Yeah, and so the actual superstar itself was all very nicely done out, and then next to it there was another room which was
it was an old
shop, but the walls were hanging off. There was electric wires everywhere. There was a bin in one of the corners.
Yeah,
it
was like a sauna as well.
Yeah, it was absolutely maffed in.
Very sweaty.
Yeah, so after we queued for an hour, we went in. I bought this top. You bought a top.
I got a top.
We also bought the program, which was £15, which, to be fair, we have actually paid for. They've been like £20 in the UK before, so that was actually quite cheap.
Yeah, I thought that was quite reasonable.
The only thing I would say is I always get a bit disappointed when I buy the program because it's always just like a photo album. It's never actually like. Would it been in pay-per-view? It would have been nice if it was like the first 2 pages were like Drew and Roman saying Drewman's accolades.
Drewman's accolades.
Yeah, Drewman. Drew's accolades, Roman's accolades, the signature moves and things like that.
They are very generic though, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, but anyway. But a lot of the merch that was in there was just like the Cardiff stuff. There wasn't a lot to do with
there was no Liv Morgan merchandise, Rhea Ripley merchandise. There wasn't even any Matt Riddle in the actual store. There was some Matt Riddle stuff in the vans around the arena.
Yeah. Should read the comments, aren't you?
Yeah, I am reading the comments. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying.
Say about the Matt Riddle merch.
Yeah. So I was a bit disappointed that there was no other. It was mainly just all.
You couldn't buy superstars, could you?
Not really.
Which we probably would have done.
Apart from Roman Reigns, I think, and Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, but like, there's a good chance we would have gotten stuff for Cardiff, and then if you've seen something for like a superstar, we probably
would have got it.
Would have got that as well. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah.
So then, after we were in the store, we went to the Cardiff Castle because, well, there was an Undertaker experience there, but we have friends that were going and they said it wasn't that great, so we didn't end up going. No, to be honest, they just said there was not a lot there. So yeah, we had a wander on the gardens, kind of hoping we'd bump into someone, but we didn't, to be honest.
Yeah, we saw obviously the day before loads of people met lots of wrestlers, but obviously with it being the day of the actual event, we were kind of not expect to see anybody like just chilling about. Quite a busy day on, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, so later on we went back to where the store was, because opposite where the store was, it's where they were doing all the meet and greets.
Yes.
And inside there was loads of like wrestling art on the wall, like pictures of Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Judgment Day, Edge, things like that. Yeah. But they closed the shutter down, so
only half,
so you could still see in. So well, I wasn't gonna go and ask the guy. I was being a bit chicken, but she said no, you need to go and ask him. So I said, can I go and take some pictures next to it? And the guy was like, oh yeah, sure. I'll just tell someone you're my cousin.
And we were in it.
So we were in there for maybe like 5 minutes, and then he got chatting to us about wrestling and stuff. Like, he was a real sound nice guy.
Yeah, so we got some really good photos of
that.
that.
So make sure to check us out on Instagram. You'll be able to see them photos as well.
Sorry, someone has asked, is this a live? It is a live. It is not a premiere. It is a live. So
yeah, we are live.
If you want to drop us a comment, we will read
he
out.
just has. He just dropped the comment.
I realise that he has, but anybody else is watching now, I'm saying we are live, so we can answer the comments live.
Yeah. So it's a hi, Anthony. Hope you're doing well, pal. He's my little Instagram friend.
I see.
So yeah, going into the getting to the arena. Yes. So we were on like
L. Well, section L.
Section L. So there was like, how many different like entrance points was there? There was loads.
Oh, we were entrance 6, weren't we?
Yeah.
And I think there was up to, I don't know. It's quite a few. There was loads anyway. And we were section L, so we were on the floor. We were like the first stand up.
Yeah, we have friends that are on the next tier up, so we were a bit worried we couldn't go and meet them, but you could actually go out and up to come back down.
Yeah. And their level was much more chill.
Yeah, ours was manic. There's people everywhere.
Yeah.
So going into the first match, so it was obviously the pre-show match. It was Madcap Moss and the Street Profits going up against Chad Gable, Otis, and Austin Theory. Yeah. I don't really think this was like a great match to kind of
kick off
the show. I just had like no interest in it really. I don't like no disrespect to them guys, but like I felt there was no reason to really care about it.
Yeah. I don't think we even knew it was on.
Yeah, I didn't even know this match was going to happen.
So weren't really expecting it.
Yeah.
Not that it was a bad match.
No, it was fine
per se, but it's just.
But I wasn't really bothered about it. I don't know why they didn't like have like I don't know like Bobby Lashley and AJ Styles or something like that for the United States title, or I don't know. They could have just done something more interesting for the pre, especially if you're kicking off the first premium live event in the UK in 30 years.
Yeah, you want it to be something more special.
Could have been something a bit more special, definitely. But the first match on the main card, it was Damage Control, Dakota Kai, Bayley, and Io Sky going up against Bianca Belair, Asuka, Alexa. We all in the absolutely love Bayley. So I'll be chatting with her the whole match, which she was not happy about, to be honest.
Yeah.
She went to Twitter later on and said it's not 2015 anymore, you need to grow up.
So chanting,
what?
What's the song they chant?
Hey,
that's the one.
Hey, Bayley. Ooh,
yeah, that one. So the atmosphere was just like next level.
It was awesome.
It was so good. I mean, we've been to a couple of things now, and this is by far the best atmosphere in the UK.
Oh, definitely.
And I would, I mean, the atmosphere in SummerSlam when we went in 2018 was good, but I would say this topped it.
Yeah.
I would say everyone was just so passionate, and it was just electric like most of the time, wasn't it? As I say, there's only one match which we'll get to in a bit that I would say was a bit of a lull, but it wasn't a bad match. It was just like the crowd needed to have a bit of a chill almost. But really good.
But no, the Damage Control and Bianca Belair's team match. It was a good match to kick off the show.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, all the Bayley chants were, probably the best. Like for us being in the crowd, just chanting along for Bayley was like the best part. But a lot of people were still getting behind Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
But no, that was really if we weren't chanting for Bayley, it was EST, then back to Bayley, pretty much.
Yeah.
So obviously Damage Control got the win. I think they really need the win if they're going to be this new unit on Raw. That the first proper match, they need to get the win, really.
Yeah. Did we both?
In our predictions, I think we both said Damage Control.
I know I definitely did.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. So.
I don't really know why they only just now. Maybe I missed it, but this is the first time I've actually seen them called Damage Control.
No, I thought they were just called Control.
Yeah, well, yeah, there was like internet rumor that they were going to be called Control.
Right.
I think, but this was the first time I have seen them being called Damage Control.
Yeah.
What do you think to the name?
I don't hate it.
Really. I think Damage Control is better than just Control.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
Yeah. So the next match was my favourite match of the night. It was Gunther against Sheamus.
Oh.
What a match.
What a match.
And going into it, I honestly just thought, oh, well, Gunther's going to retain. Obviously, yeah, he did retain, but there was loads of points in the match where I thought Sheamus was actually going to win.
Yeah.
It was...
they put on an epic show.
Yeah.
So good.
There was a few times I got my phone ready thinking this is going to be the finish, and it wasn't the finish.
Yeah, you proper popped a few times, didn't you?
Yeah. There was lots of chance for Bruiserweight as well, which was really, really cool. Because we don't want this crap that's going on. We want our Pete done back.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, Sheamus and Gunther for me was probably like
the
match of the night. The next match.
But Sheamus didn't really like, although he lost, he liked a nice little thing at the end, didn't he?
Yeah, he got like a standing ovation at the end, even though he did lose.
Yeah, it was really emotional. It's quite nice.
Yeah, it was real nice. It's probably the best Sheamus match that I really got that much into in a really long time.
Yeah.
He had a match with Drew McIntyre at a Fastlane, I think, or maybe it might have been, and it was like one before WrestleMania, and that was a really good match. But ever since then, this is like the best Sheamus match I've seen in a while. Yeah. The next match was Liv Morgan defending her championship against Shayna Baszler. Now, I was really looking forward to seeing Liv Morgan being the SmackDown Women's Champion, but I think because the Gunther and Sheamus match was so good,
this is when the crowd dipped.
Yeah, we just dipped. I think we were just so tired about. Sorry, my child's monitor's going off. We were all just so worn out from the back and forth with the Sheamus and Gunther.
Yeah.
Which.
It's a shame.
It's a shame because I was really looking forward to seeing Liv Morgan as the SmackDown Women's Champion, and I wanted her to retain, but I didn't think she would, and then she did. And I don't know if it's just because we were a little bit not with it because we were so tired from the previous match, but I thought the finish just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, and also there was somebody in the crowd with the beach ball.
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
Which I just find so disrespectful.
Yeah.
To do that.
A security guard apparently came and ripped it up, and which I forgot to say as well. In the Sheamus and Gunther match, was people chanting CM Punk. Like, what the hell's all that about?
Yeah.
Like, that was the match of the night, and you got some idiots chanting like CM Punk.
Some isn't there? Yeah. So a real shame, but yeah, the ending kind of came out of nowhere, which kind of left us like feeling a little bit deflated.
We just be like, she won.
Be very interested to watch this match back because we haven't actually had a chance. Usually, when we come back from watching wrestling live, we do watch it again.
Well, we've still not watched All Out yet. We have got to the Chris Jericho match, but we have not finished it yet.
Yeah. So I would like to watch that match back and sort of maybe pay a bit more attention, a bit more energy in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next match, it was Judgment Day going up against Edge and Rey Mysterio. Now, I didn't realize how much of an Edge fan I was. Like, don't be wrong, I am an Edge fan. I have been for a really long time. I've seen Edge live loads of times. I don't know if it's been the state. I'm getting chills just talking about it now. But when he came out, it was just like something magical. Like,
you sung your little highlight, didn't you?
Yeah. It was like for me, that was probably the highlight of the night.
Yeah.
Edge's entrance, and we couldn't really even see him when he came out. He was just like electric.
Yeah, the way where we were sat, you kind of we're like almost opposite the ramp, but in a way that you couldn't really see people coming down. But yeah, it was the atmosphere was just insane for his entrance, wasn't it? Like just.
I think loads of people were like, he's got a mask on.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't recognize that. I didn't realize that at first, just because obviously
we were so far
back. But yeah,
and like our tickets weren't cheap neither. Like I think it was just where we were. I think we probably were a bit. We would have been better off buying cheaper tickets and being that little bit higher. Then you probably would have seen more.
Yeah,
really, but
we've never done a stadium before, have we? So
no, it's all a learning experience.
Yeah, we weren't sure what to go for, but we know for next time.
So yeah, obviously, like the highlight at this point was the end of the match, which was a bit strange because I thought Judgment Day really needed a win.
Yeah, we both said that, didn't we?
Yeah, and obviously, wow.
What?
I was just reading one of the comments.
We thought Judgment Day needed the win.
Yeah, I really thought Judgment Day needed the win, but obviously WWE thought otherwise. So yeah, and then Dominic turns on Edge and Ray at the end,
which I'm sure you said recently that you feel like he needed a turn. Was that?
Yeah, well, I thought Ray, because he's been having all this interaction with Rhea Ripley. I thought maybe there's going to be something going on there, but no, they went with him turning on Edge, and like when he kicked Edge and Edge goes down, he gives him this really like shocked look.
Yeah,
and like I thought it was like a really good visual.
Yeah, it was. And then there was the like Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor that laughing. That was also really good.
Yeah, but that looked, I don't know, I didn't really like that because he looked like Damien Priest is like in his 40s and he looked like something out of Saved by the Bell, like laughing at people. You know what I mean? Like they were proper like ha ha, like
yeah. Well, I liked it. So
obviously there was a good moment in the match as well when Rhea had all the Dominic and Ray jumped out, and
yes,
because obviously you don't see much of men
and women
interacting in WWE, and that was like
a big spot really for that kind of thing. Yeah,
but yeah, it was a really it was a really good match. It was like fine. Yeah.
Well, I don't think any match on this card was particularly bad.
No. It was like, because some of the WWE events in the past have been loads of matches and only like a few of them really stand out, whereas at least this pay-per-view, all the matches kind of got their time.
Yeah.
And then bits of it that stood out.
Definitely.
And then obviously the main was Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns. I love Drew McIntyre's entrance, bringing the Broken Dreams at the beginning.
Yeah.
Thought it was a real good, a little bit of WWE magic.
Yeah, it was really nice. Loads of people singing it as well, which is kind of hopefully they'll keep doing that because it's nice to have that. I liked his old music.
Yeah, it's real good.
How good it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but like a lot of music in like the
noughties.
Well,
late noughties.
Yeah, well, from probably like the noughties through to the 90s, like the golden age of music.
The 90s through to the noughties.
It's the same thing.
Wow. Okay.
So we're working back in time.
Right. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, Drew and Roman. So obviously Drew's our boy.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of Drew McIntyre chants and Drew.
Yeah, and then the Who Are You chants to Roman Reigns.
And F you Roman.
Yeah, a lot of that as well.
Roman is something. Yeah.
Yeah. Epic. I don't usually like slow matches. I'm much more of like a spot fest, kind of like fast paced,
like a Young Bucks match.
Yeah, like a Young Bucks match. But although this was slow paced, which I didn't particularly enjoy, but the atmosphere kept me going really because the crowd just did not chill, did they? They were just completely on it. Yeah.
So one of the highlights of the match obviously was when Theory came down and was looking to cash in, and then obviously Tyson Fury spat him out.
Very good moment.
Yeah, because I said to you a few minutes earlier, Theory's going to come down soon.
And I could feel your little heart drop as he came down. You were
I proper was like, no, we don't want Theory to cash in and win.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care if he cashed in and lose. Yeah, this is the same thing. And then, the surprise was Solo, NXT Solo, Roman Reigns' cousin, debuted, and Roman retained. So it was a bit.
It was just such like a
pulled the air out.
Yeah, like literally everyone was just like, oh, and I think everyone was expecting to sort of get that British Bulldog moment, weren't they? And because there was such close falls, wasn't there, or near falls, that like literally everyone was expecting it, but so everyone I felt like the crowd very much left deflated, even at the end when they did the singing and everything, which I don't know if that was.
Yeah, I don't know if that was actually on the show, if it was just like after it went. It probably was after it went on air.
So after it went off air, Tyson Fury got into the ring and he started singing
It's American Pie.
American Pie, which was a bit strange in the UK because that's not really
one of our songs.
And even Drew said, "Do you know the lyrics to Sweet Caroline?" But nobody in the ring could start it off. So then they ended up singing
Oasis.
Wonderwall, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah. So it was really good event. It's a shame Drew didn't win. Sheamus didn't win. But obviously,
overall, still good. Still a good day. Definitely be going back if they do another one.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
I would just, other than Wembley, I don't know where else they would do one. So you think if they did do another one, it probably would be at Wembley.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
I didn't expect them to do in Cardiff though.
Yeah, that was a bit. But apparently Cardiff paid for him to go there.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And it was like all over Cardiff. They had like cars going around promoting 2K22. There was signs up everywhere, posters up everywhere. There was pictures of Drew McIntyre and that on the side of bins, on the side of chairs, and
yeah, it had that proper big.
And the big like it did have like a WrestleMania feel when you watch the promos leading up to WrestleMania and things like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a bit nice to get a bit of WrestleMania-ish stuff to the UK.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So yeah, that was our experience at Clash at the Castle. So thank you to everyone who has watched this live stream and all the people that have been friendly in the comments. You can subscribe to the channel. That would be the best way to support us here at TheMan Games. Make sure to follow us on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you are watching this back like on repeat on YouTube, make sure to drop us a comment and let us know your thoughts of Clash at the Castle. And make sure to click that like button. It's a great way to help support TheMan Games as well. And we do have a link that will be going in the description, or it should already be in the description.
Already in the description?
Yeah, it sure is. To sign up to our newsletter, so make sure to do that, and then you'll get a weekly update of what's going on the channel. So thank you very much for watching and supporting TheMan Games, and we will see you on the next video.